out to support us over this season. Words cannot describe how much you guys mean to us. Before we wrap up tonight, I wanted to read a letter that I wrote to my best friend. Dear sis, man, it's amazing how fast 4 years goes by. It seems like it was only yesterday when I was coming out of high school and you were starting your redshirt freshman year. It's been a crazy journey, one filled with ups and downs, but you were always there every step of the way. I am so proud of you and all that you have accomplished. You are not only been an inspiration to me, but to this team and to this state. Sorry. The legacy that you leave behind goes far beyond what you did on this court. Your work ethic is unbelievable. For every rep, you always give 110%. You never complain. You never have a bad attitude. You make school a priority and have excelled in the classroom every year. You unconditionally love your family, friends, and most importantly, God. When I think of all the characteristics that a Rainbow Wahine should have, you're the epitome of that image. I am so blessed to have you as my best friend. You have been there for me through every injury, every hard practice, every rough test, and through every obstacle. Life isn't always easy, but I was lucky enough to have a friend like you who always knew what to say and who was there every time to pick me up when I fell. I think I've told you this about 100 times that I really don't know where I would be without you. Tonight, we celebrate and honor you in your last home game of the season. But even though this chapter of your life may be coming to an end, I know that your best years are still ahead of you. Whatever you do, wherever you go, I know that you will continue to excel and make your family and God so proud. Your faith in Him is a true testimony, and it's also one that inspires me every single day. Thank you for being the best sister anyone could have ever asked for. I love you to the moon and back. Love me. I have one more surprise for you. So you have to stand right here. I'm gonna blindfold you, and I'm gonna go get your surprise. So wait right here.
I'm scared. Which way do I go? What's going on?
Just read.
All right, take off your blindfold and lift the box.
These last 3 years have been awesome. I've never met anybody more humble, more caring, more loving, who loves God anymore. So now, I ask you, will you marry me?
This is a great ending, man. This is terrific. This is unbelievable. This has never happened before, but it just has.
Did she say yes?
I think she did. Yes, she did.
Wow.
Boy, that's great.
Wow.
What a way to end the regular season. She is now betrothed. Good for you, Emily. Coming up now is the post-match report.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for Maeda.
The Rainbow Wahine Volleyball postgame is sponsored by the new Lexus ES and the first ever ES Hybrid.
Well, welcome back to the Stanship Center. You know, every match we do a CBB, how it works Well, this is a very special how it works. This is how it's done. This is how you propose a very special senior night. You see Emily Maeda and her boyfriend Chad, they're on one knee, and there she is. She said yes. The confirmation, she did say yes. I mean, how do you top that? We thought the dance was one thing, and then there was a heartfelt speech from Christina Camp, and then Chad pops out of the box. I mean, a very special moment here at the Sandshare Center.
Well, I don't know how you highlight. I have tears. I mean, that was pretty darn cool. I don't know how you top that.
Right. Well, you know, I think it's an opportunity, I think, for her to really, it showed her character that really came through in the dance and as well as just through the package that we've seen here. But an opportunity for the fans to get to know Emily Maeda on a personal level, of course, being proposed to on this, but really a night to just celebrate not only Maeda and what she's accomplished, but really the whole team and what a season it's been for this Rainbow Wahine team.
Going back to Maeda, though, I mean, blown away. No one's seen more senior nights than she has. You think about the journey from a ball wiper, a floor wiper. You know, she's seen more senior nights than anyone out there in the dance, and then Chad Reese, her boyfriend, over the top.
You know, and the thing is, I remember, you know, being on staff. I remember when Emily Maeda first came on board, and it used to be, she's a very family-oriented, and she was so family-oriented that after some of our practices, she would ask her parents to actually serve her volleyball so she could get more reps. Now, mind you, her parents have never played volleyball before, so the problem, you know, there's maybe 1 out of 10 balls that would actually make it over the net, but she just wanted to be around her family. There you see some of her family still on the court, still taking this in, celebrating this moment with her. But again, you know, it's an opportunity, like we said earlier, there is no other university in the country that says aloha to their seniors quite like the University of Hawaii. And what a special, special night it's been.
And it has been a great, great night. And let's not forget that Brittany Hewitt would have been alongside here with Emily Maeda, playing, but she didn't play this last year, obviously. So Emily Maeda, the lone senior, but just a fabulous job, just a true testament to just hard work, like everybody says. I mean, she's just the real deal who has persevered and, you know, is moving on now to be married.
And I think what she also did is she set a bar that may be the best performance dance-wise we've ever seen. 4 hours with a choreographer, 15 hours practice in full. This was a high level. It's going to be tough to beat in the future.
We'll see what happens next year, maybe on senior night. Got to tune in. But when we come back, hopefully we get to talk to the senior about that special moment, just that happened moments ago. Also talk a little bit more about the postseason coming up for the Rainbow Wahine. Stay with us here in the post-game report. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Sandshare Center. There you see the numbers from the match, 25-17, 25-17, 25-23. A very memorable night. Not only did the Wahine come up with the win, but also the opportunity to honor senior Emily Maeda. We even saw a proposal, and we have the lone senior with us now here on our side set. Emily, first question, did you have any idea that this is going to happen tonight?
I had no idea this whole time. But last night, I think it was, my sister said, I think you're going to have a really fantastic night. You're going to be happy no matter what happens. So I was like, oh, maybe it could. Maybe Chad might possibly propose, but nah. He said it's going to be like a couple of months from now, so I wasn't expecting it at all.
Well, from all of us here, congratulations. We see Chad right there. But let's sort of rewind the clock and rewind time. Back in 2008, I remember getting a phone call while I was in Dallas, Texas, and it was from Emily Maeda, and she was a little shaky over the phone, and she was asking what she needed to do to make the Rainbow Wahine volleyball team. Do you remember that phone call?
I do.
And 5 years later, here you are. Talk about that journey from your very beginning about just trying to get on this team. We heard Coach Shoji talking about how you just wouldn't quit, and you stuck around to where you're at right now. What has this journey been like for you?
Oh my goodness, it's been full of trials and a lot of joys. Like I said in the video, they show a little earlier, a lot of hard work. I think I'll remember a lot, waking up 6:30 to do weights, because that was probably one of the first things that shocked me, I guess, when I first came and did the summer workouts and how hard they were and running 300s. And then just day in, day out practice every time. And it's been hard, but it's been so enjoyable and such a good experience.
So at those times when you when you had to get up early and you weren't even sniffing the court. I mean, for 2 years, you were shagging balls and doing all the dirty work. What really motivated you to keep coming back?
I knew that the next day was another day and another day to get better. And in the beginning, I was so just thankful for being on the team. So I was like, yeah, you're on this team. Like, have fun doing ladders, even though it's 6:30. Like, woohoo, you know? So just enjoying all the small things and then being appreciative, I guess, of whatever I was given. It was great, because, yeah.
You know, I saw a side of Emily Maeda I've never seen before in my life. From amidst the middle, African music going on, and then just springing to life. Tell me about those moves. Is that in your repertoire usually?
No, definitely not. I'm not much of a dancer at all. But you know, I really wanted to do something special tonight, and I was like, oh, I can't do this alone. So I'm so thankful the team danced with me, and they were so kind to do dance rehearsals. And David Tiave, he's a choreographer at PCC. Oh my goodness, he helped. He choreographed the whole thing, and he's just so awesome. So shout out to him. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, you guys did a great job executing. You know, looking back at your career, what are some of the highlights that maybe stick out in your mind? Most memorable matches, most memorable moments, or maybe it's still to come?
I think, well, the first one I can remember, the most memorable was at, I think it was at USC, and then Dave put me in. I think I subbed out for Anelli, and I was like, oh my, I don't know. When he told me, Emily, come, I was like, really? But it was such a good experience, like, because it was, I think, regionals. I got to pass the ball and dig a ball. So that was one of my first best memories. And then WAC tournament last year, beating Fresno. Yeah, just coming back from the 2-0, we're down. And oh my goodness, that was surreal. That was awesome. And just this year, I don't know, the whole thing has been awesome. So enjoyable.
Well, Emily Maeda, we just want to say how proud we are of you, and we wish you best of luck. We know that there's a future for this Wahine Volleyball team. You guys find out exactly where you guys are going on Sunday. And yeah, people want to see that ring. There it is, folks, the ring. And again, this is sort of a time lapse of how everything unfolded here for the first time. Emily's seeing this for the first time right now. Of course, she was there, but an opportunity, almost like a playback for us. We're all about replays here, but again, a very special moment.
Yeah.
But Emily Maeda, congratulations, and thanks for joining us. And again, good luck. Come Sunday, we'll find out where you guys are headed.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Well, coming back right after this, we got more from the Stan Sheriff Center. We'll be right back.